Hi, my name is Patrick Johnson. I'll be talking to you today about Scooters Coffee. First things first, we're going to go over our table of contents. We're going to be going over the background, the marketing objective, the target market, comparison of other coffee shops, rolling scooters, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with the presentation. The first slide we're going to go over will be the company background. In 1998, Scooters was founded in Nebraska by the co-founders Don and Linda Eccles, and they pride themselves on having great tasting coffee and great service, and that's just what they really wanted to get started. Just give everybody coffee, great taste with a smile. The company objective is that they just want to be a top 10% of all the coffee stores. When it comes to profit, when it comes to quality of taste, the way they do it on their farms when they grow their beans, they go through a process where they make sure that it's the highest quality grade beans that they can find and produce for everybody and for all their franchise stores. The target market is really anybody across the U.S. and they're in the States currently. I don't think that Scooters is international yet, but they are trying to get that way. They mainly in the area that I visit Scooters is right down the street from a hospital, so they usually get all the nurses and doctors and early morning construction workers, late night construction workers, street cleaners, all that good stuff, and they make sure that they stay open early enough before any other shop and stay later than other shops to beat out the competition. And with saying that, in comparison, when most coffee shops, you have to go inside maybe, or they shut down at a certain time. But this one is strictly drive-through, so you never have to get out your car. They have a very wide menu. They're very fast, especially for just a drive-through shop. I will say, when I visit, I'm never in line for more than 3 minutes, and that's from me ordering my drink or food to me getting to the window. It's a whole 3-minute process. So they're really fast. They're really efficient. You can tell they care about their employees and their customers because everybody is in such a great mood. Their product or service, they do pride themselves on being fast and friendly. That's one thing I can say when it comes to customer service nowadays. You don't find that too often with even fast food restaurants, even coffee shops. They slam the window door in your face. They don't really ask how your day is going. They just get your order, give you your drinks or your food, and just let you go about your business. Well, at least at Scooter, they sit there and they have a conversation with you. They talk to you. It's really a great experience and a great environment to go to, even if you're not even a coffee drinker. The one thing I did learn about Scooters is their roles in each different position. It goes from the store manager to the general manager, the assistant manager, the shift leads to the baristas, and in that order, you have the owners who manage all their stores. Their general managers, they manage everything that comes in and out of their stores, make sure everything's working fine. The general managers are basically over each individual store. They make sure each individual store is working fine. The staff is fully staffed. People are trained up. The assistant managers, they make sure all the shift leads and the baristas are doing their jobs to make sure that the store manager is not too stressed out with their jobs. The shift lead is just to make sure that everything is running as smoothly as possibly can. Whatever the assistant manager may need help in, that's where they supposed to come in and help out. And of course, the baristas are the backbone of the company. They make sure all the drinks are made, food is made, everything's made correct. They're the main ones you're going to see, run around. They're like the foot soldiers of the company. When it comes to the service projects, Scooters, they always make sure to have a greeting when you arrive. Every time I go, it's never, what can I get for you? It's always a, hey, how are you? What can I get? XYZ. It's very professional. It's very nice. It's a new breath of fresh air. I will say that much for sure. And how they work is, from my understanding, they have one person at each station. So like one person taking orders, another person either making food, one person making the drinks, one person who's cashing the customers out at the window. And it's very effective. It's like a assembly line type of work. So it is very nice. It's very effective. It's very clean. I've never seen a Scooters that were, when I look inside and they're super dirty or super messy. Everybody's clothes are clean. Everything is nice. The items on the menu, they have hot drinks, they have cold drinks, they have blended drinks, sweet teas, unsweet tea. They have smoothies. All types of variety of things. They do serve breakfast all day. That's mainly what they serve. So that's really what they do. I know me personally, my favorite thing on the menu would be a peanut butter drink. I love peanut butter, so they have like a peanut butter crunch or peanut butter cup, which is really, really nice. I like it. Even the food items on the menu, I like those also. The prices aren't too terrible. They're all kind of the same ish for whatever you want to get. You're probably going to spend between $6 to $9 on basically whatever type of drink you want. That's kind of the range of the price that you're going to pay, and that's between a small and a large. Between $6 and $9, and nine being like, with you adding on extra stuff and doing this and doing that to your drink and making it extra. So it's really not even that expensive when you come down to it. As far as profits concerned, each scooters is individually owned and it is a franchise. So everybody's reason for owning a scooters may be different. The scooter down here, they may just be for coffee, or they may want to just franchise out and just make a lot of money and make sure that they are, financially stable for their families and everything like that. Some strategies that scooters use, they have an app that you can scan for points. They give you free drinks, to let you know on any type of holiday if it's a free drink or anything you have like that. They let you know through your email or through the app. They mail coupons to your house. It's very effective. They make sure to get the word out as easily as possible and not in an overbearing way. The way they advertise also, they will email you coupons, or you may get some printable coupons, or you may get some in the mail, even some on your app. You may see some on social media where they may be just having a free promotion of a free drink or half off or Veterans Day, anything like that. And speaking of that, when it comes to promotions, they always try to do something for somebody. This past Veterans Day, they had free coffee. Then the past Teacher Appreciation Day, they had free coffee. So as far as I know, they always try to look out for somebody on those days to make sure they can bring in as most business as they can, which I think is a very smart marketing plan, I might say, because other coffee shops may do half off or something like that, but nobody really does a free drink. They usually promote all their stuff on Facebook and Instagram, but there's a lot of blogs out there with people who have their own personal experiences with scooters. And I think that's really, really cool that people are taking the time out their day to tell other people about scooters, which is pretty cool. Their message is like I said earlier, is to have great service, fastest coffee shop in the area, the best grade coffee. It's really hard to get great customer service with great food nowadays. So it's really nice to know that somebody is trying their hardest and their best to make sure that they give you everything that they can. Me personally, I think a couple of new strategies that scooters can have is that maybe every now and then they can try to have customers suggest new drinks or new drink recipes. I mean, when you go there, you can kind of make your own lattes or own frozen drinks, but it's nice to let the customers know, if you email us or put it in our suggestion box, we might actually put it on our menu if we like it. A lot of people don't eat gluten or vegan or vegetarian, and we need vegan and vegetarian options because nowadays everybody is trying to stay healthy, and it'll make it more appealing to have more options than to have just basic breakfast options like a lot of other coffee shops will have. And I would say, anybody who's been a customer or had the app on their phone for an extensive amount of time, they should get at least a free drink a month. If you come a lot, you should, you rack up your points, you get your discounts, you're going to get a free drink eventually. But I would definitely say, that would be something that would keep loyal customers loyal all the time if they know every month on the month I'm going to get one free drink. A few questions that I have for scooters is, where would the next location be in Huntsville, Alabama? As far as I know, it's just one location, and that's down there by the hospital downtown where we are. And it's a nice location. It's pretty busy. I want to know where would the next limited time drink will be. Each holiday or season, they seem to come up with something different. So I'm just curious to see, what would be their next drink. And then I also wonder, how can I own my own scooters? Because when I was doing my research, as a franchise, you can own your own scooters, invest in one, do what you want. So I really wonder, and if I wanted to work there, where would I apply? How can I apply? Because if it's a great place like that, I really wonder if they really do what they say. But as far as going over the entire presentation, it is your first drive-through coffee shop. It is one of the youngest coffee shops that are out there that came out in 1998. And like I said, they use unique coffee beans and unique recipes. Like, you can't go to Starbucks or go to Dunkin' and get the same recipe you get from Scooters. It tastes all so different and unique. And that is my presentation on Scooters Coffee. I hope you really enjoyed it. Once again, my name is Patrick Johnson. Thank you.